Very good morning and welcome to this Friday session of Yoga Online. Come to sit comfortably. See that you're firm on your support. Lift the side of the trunk. Broaden the chest. Lift your ears slightly. Soften the face. Keep your palms on your thighs. Draw the elbows closer towards the trunk and join your palms together. Place your thumbs on the sternum and the other four fingers away. And now focus on your breath. No deliberate inhalation, no exhalation. Just focus, just observe the breath. We'll begin by chanting Om 3 times. Take a slow, deep breath in. Om. 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 Slowly release your hands. Open your eyes. Place your fingertips on the floor. Straighten your leg. And change your crossing of your legs. Place your fingertips on the floor. Lift the trunk. So use a slight pressure. I won't use the term force, but use a slight pressure on your fingertips. Up the fingers. Lift it up. Sometimes you find that the back muscles are sore. The spinal muscles are still tight, so you need a bit of support. Roll the shoulders back and look up. Breathe out, release the chin to the chest. At the back. And feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back. Bring a width to the collarbone and release the chin. Don't hold the breath here. Maintain a gentle inhalation and exhalation. Up your head, take the head all the way back. And feel the stretch at the front of you. Once again, the upper back muscles roll down the back. The head face forward. Interlace your fingers in front of the chest. Extend the arms. Rotate at the wrist. Turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up your arms. A full extension from the hip to the armpit. And as you breathe in, can you stretch the armpit, stretch the elbow, stretch the palm, and stretch the fingers. Take the upper arm slightly behind the ear and stretch it. Move the shoulder blades in and up. Soften the abdomen, quieten the face. The arms. Change the crossing of your legs. Change the interlock of your fingers. Rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathing in, raise up your arm. A full extension from your hip to the armpit. Stretch the armpit, soften the abdomen. Feel the upper back muscles rolling down the back. Stretch the elbow, stretch the wrist, the palms and the fingers. Can you move the upper arms away from each other slightly to give you more of a width in the chest? Don't bend the elbow, just move the upper arm away from each other. Breathe out and release. Place your fingertips once again inside of the hip, roll the shoulders back. So feel the width of the collarbone spreading across the shoulders, and feel the sternal area widening. Take your arms further back behind you, roll the shoulders back. Move the sternum forward and look up. Feel the openness of the chest, but the softness of the abdomen. The abdomen shouldn't protrude. Release your gaze forward. Place both your fingertips in front of the knees Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body and forward. Keep your fingertips pressed on the floor and look up. Maintain the concave back as you walk your hands forward again. Keep your fingertips pressed on the floor and move the bottom. Keep the bottom back. Move the shoulder blades down and look down. Release your head. Let the face become quiet. In this posture, can you feel the broadness of the chest and the collarbones? And walk your hands further forward. Release your palms onto the floor. Look up. And release your elbows to the floor. If you can, if not, keep them straight. Keep looking forward. Lengthen the trunk. And just release the head. Straighten both your legs. And fold your right leg in. Hold it straight. Place the foot against the thigh. Straight leg. So remember, this is not Janusarasasana. It's different. Janusarasasana, your leg is out to the side. This is a straight action. Soften the abdomen. Breathing in, raise up your arms. Your right knee is out to the side. The right foot is against the left thigh. Your left foot is facing up. Engage both thighs to lift the trunk. The gentle action. Feel that both your sitting bones are evenly on the support and lift the trunk. Release your palms forward. Place your feet beside your knee. Walk your hands forward. And go. The legs are actively pushing down to release the trunk, release the lumbar spine. Roll the upper back muscles down the back and look up. Stay there for a few moments and focus on your breath. Walk your hands back and change legs. Right leg straight, fold the left leg. The left foot is against the left thigh. This knee is going out to the side, straight out. Move the knee away, lengthen from the inner groin to the inner knee. Pressure on the thigh to move down. This leg is straight. With the straight right leg, lift the trunk, breathe in and raise up. A full extension. Turn the palms to face forward and release your fingertips beside the knee. Press your fingertips onto the floor. Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body and Straighten both your legs, heels away from you, throw towards you. Interlace your fingers once again, rotate at the wrist, turn the palms away from you. Breathe in and raise up your arms. A full extension from your hip to your heel and from your hip to the wrist. A full extension, lift the trunk. Now take the upper arm slightly behind your ear and pin the buttock down. Release your hands. And extend your legs out wide for Upavista Konasana. Place your fingertips on the floor or your palms on the floor and feel the openness of the pelvic area and feel the navel spread. Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body, lift the sternum and the work here is to feel the spread of the body and the shoulder blades moving into the body as you open the chest. Push the thighs down to lift the navel away from the floor. And feel the space in the pelvic area. This is good for both men and women. For abdominal issues and issues in the pelvic area as well. Release your gaze forward. Fold your legs in for Baddha Konasana. Hold your ankles and lift. Bottom shoulder blade into the body. Keep the chest open. For those of you that have flexibility, move your heels closer, even if your knees are up. and lift the trunk. Feel the lengthening from the inner groin to the inner knee and work to open your feet. Open your feet so that your knees drop and the thighs are moving down as well. Lift the trunk out of the hip. Push it down, the left will lift. Press the left, the right will lift. It's a gentle rocking action, but in a haphazard manner. Press this down, release. Press this down, release. Hold on to your ankle and feel the same action of the thighs going down. Imagine your palms are there, opening the pelvic area, lifting the chest. From here, hold your right big toe, straighten your leg. Hold your left big toe, straighten your leg. Lift the trunk and look. Move that bottom shoulder blade into the body and look. The head forward. Feel the quietness of the forehead. Feel the eyebrows move away from each other. Soften the abdomen. The legs are active, but feel the trunk becoming soft. Navel moves in. Place your hands beside you. Fold your legs in and come to stand. Stand with your feet slightly wider than hip width apart. Bind your hands behind you. Lift the navel away from the floor, lift the sternum. Look up. Maintaining this concave action, hinge at the hip and fold forward. A gentle action. Soften the abdomen. We're not lengthening the spine, even if the body rounds its spine. Softness of the abdomen and the quietness of the face. Breathe into the up. Raise up the arms. Bend at the elbows. Stretch the armpit, stretch the trunk. Move that bottom shoulder blade into the body to create that concave back. And as you breathe out, hinge at the hips. Now can you gently soften your back body to the front body as you breathe out? The face is quiet and let the weight of the elbows take it. Place your hands on your hips, breathe in. Your feet slightly wider. Roll the shoulders back. Bind your arms the other way. Stretch the trunk. Breathing in, look up. Maintaining the concavity of the back. Breathe out and release. And stretch the elbows down without any strain. Move the back body to the front body. Soften the abdomen and release your arm. Hands to the hips. Breathe into the mouth. Toe to the middle, toe to the middle, toe to the middle. Walk your feet together so that they hip width apart. And place your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Roll the shoulders back. Move the shoulder blades into the body and look up. Feel the weight of your palms and your wrists drawing you down as you open the chin. As you breathe out, hinge at the hips, fold forward, take your arm overhead. Not going all the way down, and now look forward. And come to sit. Sit on your support. And fold your legs in. Feel the groins moving down to the floor as you pin the button. And lift the trunk out of the hip. And move your elbows closer to each other. Find that concave action of the back. So what you're actually doing is your fingertips are on the floor Walk your fingertips behind the buttock. If your thumbs touch, it's perfectly fine. Draw the elbows closer to each other and open the chest. Feel that action of the shoulder blades moving into the body. Feel the chest spread. Focus more on the bottom shoulder blade moving in to open the chest. The abdomen is quiet, the face is quiet. Place your fingertips in front of the knees once again. Using the weight of your fingertips, push the buttock onto the seat and move the bottom shoulder blade into the body. Forward. Walk your hands over to the left, so to the right side. Walk your hands forward. Once again, moving the shoulder blade into the body. Look up. Pulling both buttocks down onto the support of the floor. Walk your hands back to center and over to the left. Feel the softness of the abdomen as you walk your hands forward. Pin your fingertips and move the shoulder blades into the body. And come to sit on your heels or on your support and take your knees out wide. So this is the work that we've been practicing in Asana, butterflying the thighs down. You need to sit on support, roll the shoulders back. Hold onto your feet, sides of your feet, roll from the chest, soften the abdomen and place both your fingertips on the floor once again. The work here is to pin the buttock down to the heels or your support and lift it. Just going to show you a side. So your heels are pinned down. Move the bottom shoulder blade into the body. If you're sitting on the support, pin the buttock to the support, supports on your heels. Walk your hands forward. The action is that the lumbar and the hips go down and the sternum goes up. That's the action. Turn to face the side of your mat. And walk your hands further forward. Lift the sternum, lift the navel, but push the buttock down. Lengthen the lumbar spine and feel the release of the lower spine. Lift the sides of the tongue, lift the armpits away from the floor and release your palms onto the floor, spread the palms, spread the fingers, as if you want to stand on your hands, middle finger facing forward. Now with your palms pressed on the floor, remember you're not gone down all the way. Your shoulders are still high. Push the buttock back. So press on the palms to push the buttock back. That's the action. We're towards the center of the mat like you walk. So the action here is to press the palms down, move the buttock down. Walk your hands forward, press the palms onto the floor as if you're pushing the mat away and push the buttock towards your heels. The pose that we're working towards today is a pose that's taken for granted but very, very important in the restorative practices, child's pose. Forward Virasana or Adho Mukha Virasana in Sanskrit. Your knees are wide, creating space for the trunk. Walk your hands forward once more and lift the sides of the trunk. And as you breathe out, release your elbows to the floor. Pressing the entire forearm to the floor, move the bottom back. So you look at the action, the forearm presses onto the floor, but the buttock moves back, the groin moves back. And then soften the abdomen and release the forehead to the floor. If the forehead cannot touch the floor, put it on a support, either a block or your foam support. But the work here is to create the length of the trunk So once you're down, look forward. Move your support slightly forward. You would move it with your hands. So if your forehead is on the support, move the support slightly forward and feel the extension of the trunk. Place your forearm onto the floor and move the buttock back. Take your elbows as wide as the mat, creating space for the trunk. Your knees are as wide as the mat. Now soften the abdomen. Release the shoulder blades to the floor. Feel the back body settling to the floor as you breathe out. There's space in the trunk. Feel a softness in the abdomen and a softness in the trunk. Now focus on just your exhalation. If you have any tightness in the hips, you can place the support on the chest. And release the trunk onto the support and your forehead onto the block. Take two forms, whatever support you need to support the trunk. The trunk has to be soft and focus on your exhalation. Adjustment is that you can stay longer in the pose. The longer you stay on this pose, the better the therapeutic effect, especially for high blood pressure, insomnia, and anxiety. Feel the concavity and the length of the back as you soften the abdomen. Come onto your knees slowly. Stretch into Adho Mukha Svanasana just to release the back. Just release the back and come back onto your knees. Come back onto your knees. So another quieting pose is to stretch out your legs now. Keep your forearm on the floor and fold your right leg in L shape. So I'm just going to stand and show you the action. So your trunk is straight, but your leg comes out to the side this way. So come to your life and tip out your knee to the side and stretch out the back leg. Stretch the arms forward and release your hips to the floor. Focus on just the exhalation. Remember your heel is away from the thigh. If not, the bricks are like it's straight out. And release. Hip and the abdomen release to the floor. And soften. If this is difficult for you, you can keep your elbows folded, it's perfectly fine. Or even place your palms stacked and rest your forehead. But the work is to quieten the hip and the abdomen, maintaining the extension of the straight leg and the extension of the trunk. Place the arm to the side of the chest and straighten the leg and change the legs. The other leg, the arm position can be stacked or straight or bent elbows. The work is to release the hip. Like you did in child's pose, can you feel the back body settling toward the floor? Spread the trunk, spread the chest. Release your legs. Come to sit back. Full stretch once again, stretching the spine. Your hand back. Come to lie flat on your back. And with both hands, draw both your knees to the armpits. Open the abdomen. Feel the back body release to the floor. Feel the front body release to the floor. Soften the abdomen. Soften the knees. With this softness, place both your feet on the floor. Keep your knees up and feet flat to the floor. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg, and focus on just the exhalation. Feel the spread of the back body, the spread of the abdomen. Roll the thighs away from each other. Let the big toes fall to the side. Let the small toes fall to the side. Reach your shoulders and quiet the knees. Focus on just the exhalation. Place both your hands on the abdomen. Feel the softness of the abdomen. Raise up your knees one by one, keeping your feet on the floor. Raise up your right arm all the way past the right. Roll over to your right side. Press with your left hand. And come to sit. In your sitting posture, on a support or without, whatever is comfortable for you. Can you feel when you went down with your legs to the side, the openness of the hip? Find that again. Move the shoulder blades into the body. Join your palms together. Eyes closed. Feel the quietness of the abdomen, the openness of the chest, and the quietness of your face. Bring a slight smile to your face and just focus on the breath. Of the legs, the quietness of the abdomen, and the quietness of the face. Hold a deep breath in. Release your chin to the chest. As you breathe in, raise up your head. Release your hands. Have a quiet Friday and a lovely weekend. And we'll meet on Monday or Sunday. Thank you.